Hi everyone, my name is Joanna.
Hi, my name is Manvi.
Hi, I'm Arthur.
We will be talking about low income work life issues, specifically Family Medical Leave Act. Family and Medical Leave Act provides employees with up to 12 weeks of unpaid job protected leave per year. It also requires that the health benefits are maintained during this leave. FMLA is designed to help employees balance their work and family responsibilities by allowing them to take reasonable unpaid leave for family and medical reasons. It supports equal employment opportunity between men and women.
So, in order to be eligible for the Family Medical Leave Act, employees would have to work 12 months in the company and a total of 1,250 hours in total. And a private company who has more than 50 employees in the firm is required to follow these FMLA regulations, as well as public agencies and public and private elementary and secondary schools. So when can you take the Family Medical Leave Act? When you have a birth and you have to care for the newborn, such as Joanna is going to talk about.
Yes, I personally was eligible to take advantage of this act. When my son was born, I was able to stay at home for 12 months, and luckily I was working for a great company that was fully covering my maternity leave.
And that's not the only time that you can take the Family Medical Leave Act. You can also take it if there's an adoption in the family or foster care, or if any of your family members are suffering from a serious health condition, or if you yourself are suffering from a health condition.
So some people aren't as fortunate in the reading One Sick Child Away from Being Fired. It went over some men that actually have difficulties in this realm. So one of the examples that was used was a UPS driver whose wife just gave birth. There were some issues with her pregnancy and she was bed-stricken, lost her job. He was the only person in the family that had an income. So his kids actually got sick as well. And he was constantly going back and forth from his job during his breaks, any spare time he had to take care of his entire family, really. And he wasn't able to do that. He took an hour off for 2 days straight and was fired with no compensation, and was and in his testimony, of course, he said that he had no intention of stealing time. He was trying to help his family and would have gladly had those hours deducted from his salary. But unfortunately, these laws don't connect with the people who really need them the most. So the way I think that the best way that we really need to adjust and make these laws better is it starts with the union. The union is really it's really the only power that the individual has against their large corporations. When people come together as a group, that's really when we have our power. So if there's situations, one man can't change the system. So unions are essential. One of the union clauses right now has family leave and sick leave as a luxury item for the union members, and because that it's a luxury item, it's not. It makes it so it's not a part of the. It's not an essential part of the collective bargaining agreement. It's not something that representatives on the union side are pushing for as hard as they should be. So if it was considered a mandatory clause, not a luxury clause, it would become something that is true for all unions. All unions will have to have this as a key clause in making those negotiations.